This band is ancient, so let's just jump straight in because it's going
This band is ancient?
to be very, very long.
Who the fuck are you? Serena Trueblood. Oh my god, that's cringe. Oh. What's up, all you pussy gobblers? Today I'm going to be reacting to a video that a TikToker made. We don't like TikTok on this channel. I don't like TikTok either. But the thing is that sometimes TikTokers have a little bit too much of an influence. For example, someone named Bella Porch. I don't know if you know this woman, but basically she does nothing with her life and basically becomes famous for being semi-cute. And overrated at best, might I add. I think TikTok, like every single human being on TikTok, has a collective IQ of room temperature milk. It's not really high, and it's not even medium as well. It's like very, very, like, moldy and gross. And it's shitty tasting. And it's been there for years. You know, so like, what are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna react to a video that this TikToker made canceling Metallica. You know Metallica. You know, like, not like the biggest heavy metal band of all time, if not one of the biggest bands of all time. Yeah, that one. We're gonna be reacting to that.
Welcome back to Is Your Favorite Problematic? On this episode, we're going to be covering Metallica. This band is ancient, so let's just jump straight.
Shut the
This band is ancient, so let's just jump straight in because it's going
This band is ancient?
to be very, very long.
Who the fuck are you? Serena Trueblood. Oh my god, that's cringe. Oh. Like, literally your name has True Blood in it. Do you think you're important in society? These people have literally changed thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, up to tens of millions of people's lives. Actually, single-handedly by 4 people. 6, technically 7-ish, but... And you think you, with your name of True Blood, you're more important than this band? Like, who the fuck are you? No one cares about you. No one is ever going to care.
Before we start, let's have some content warnings. And starting off
I
with a
don't care.
bang, there is their anti-Semitism.
Okay.
First, there's this picture of Hetfield and Ulrich doing a Nazi salute.
Well, you know, if you would have, like, seen me when I was 15... I could actually have been canceled, like actually deleted off of every platform because of the amount of times I've said the N-word. It's actually surprising how I'm not canceled. I've deleted all the evidence, all the Discord servers, you know. That's way gone past, and I regret ever doing that. This is way back then. It's kind of funny. Let's be honest, it doesn't look very good on them. Yeah, I agree. Is it very smart of them to do that? No. Different time, and... everyone around their age at that time was doing that. You know what it's called? It's called dark humor. I know you watch Dream and like your name has True Blood in it, but like you need to get your head out your ass.
More recently, Hetfield plays on this guitar that contains iron crosses. And if you don't know, iron crosses are neo-Nazi dog whistle symbols.
I'm just gonna skip over that one because that's just fucking ignorant as shit.
Then there's also the fact that he hung out with Carrie King, this Aryan Brotherhood looking
You wear your ex and I wear mine. Wow, okay.
motherfucker right here, who is obviously very proud to...
Bro, shut the fuck up. You know what you should be proud of wearing? You know what you should be proud of? Fucking driving these things. Yeah, you know you fucking drive that shit in a shopping mall, you fucking dumbass. Look at your ass compared to these other people. You really think you have a better opinion than these guys? To be fair though, it's not very smart of him to be wearing that shirt. Different time. Also, that's a stupid shirt. But you can't cancel James for that. What the fuck?
And a video of one of their former members doing a Nazi salute and march. Next up, there's some more race.
Okay, that's just different time. I can't really say anything about that one.
And I heard James say about Ice-T, because Ice-T was supposed to join us on the tour. He said, "I don't want to share my stage with a N-word."
And that story's even corroborated by Axl Rose himself.
Before the show ended, though, Rose got in a few verbal licks at GNR's one-time tour mates Metallica, especially lead singer James Hetfield, whom Rose called a racist. Apparently because Axl blames Hetfield for keeping Ice-T and Body Count off last year's GNR Metallica tour.
Then there's his racism against East Asian people, and his...
Okay, if that, we don't, there's no proof for that. If you consider that proof, then the court system is fucking rigged. I mean, it is, but like, you should be running the court system because everyone would be set free at that point. That one, I can't really comment on. I know I've said similar shit when I was 15 when I thought doing that shit was funny, and then I realized it wasn't. You cancel me if you want. It's gonna do you nothing. I don't give a shit. But like, you know, everyone had a darker phase, and when it's like, you know it's stupid, but you still do it. I did that, and I got embarrassed after some time, and I was like, damn, that's really fucking cringe, yo. I'm never doing that again. That's what I did.
His use of the O word.
What's-
And making fun of the call to stop call.
What the fuck is the O word? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, after doing research, it kinda seems like, that no one in this world is offended by that, except for you. I mean, like, I could be wrong, but, like, I looked it up and everyone's just like, that's not really a racial slur. Now, if it is, I won't say it. You know, but, like, that, different time, different, you know, different meaning. You know, like...
People that word.
You don't know Kung Fu! All our Oriental fans.
See, like, the Serena Trueblood actually thinks everyone who does this is racist. And if she's right, then literally every human on this earth might as well kill themselves, because every human did this at one point. And I still do this. I make fun of everyone. No matter what race, gender, sexuality, or whatever the fuck you are, I'm going to make fun of you, even if it's the same person as me. I make fun of white people all the time. Does that make me racist? Yeah, see, that's where you get confused. What, you can't do that? Yeah, I can. You dumbass. Like, this is funny. Okay?
Smashing Metallica record. Isn't it Asian? Politically sensitive? Wow, man, I'm really enjoying.
Then there was this statement that he was praised for speaking out against racism, even though at the beginning of it they talk about how they don't care who you voted for. As if Trump supporters...
Yeah. It's not like you can vote for anyone you want and have your own opinion. No way.
weren't supporting racist policies.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. And I still disagree on your first statement.
If you care enough about racism to denounce it, then you should probably care about who people are voting for, because those people influence policies.
No, they shouldn't. They're in bands. They're not political figures. They shouldn't influence people on who to vote for.
That are racist. But don't worry, they spoke about Black Lives Matter.
They
All of
did?
them did. Except for the lead singer, of course.
Are you really complaining because one person in a band did? Oh my fucking god. I'm looking it up right now. James Hetfield doesn't have an Instagram. That's an invalid statement. So you're a fucking dumbass. Get back on your drivable shopping cart.
That with some black squares, no resources, and no donations. Next up is how they made fun of addiction, mental health, and suicide.
Made fun of? More like they all went through that. What the fuck are you talking about? It's like working in a vet clinic. I used to work in a vet clinic. You would laugh about the dead bodies. You know why? Because you're desensitized to it and you're depressed. So you have to, so you don't cry every time you see a dead body. It's just what you do. Literally the most famous song, Master of Puppets, is about addiction in a negative light.
There's how they mocked Lane Staley's drug addiction by motioning needles going into their arms. What I find weird about this is that they are so quick to make fun of somebody's drug addiction, but when James himself was put into rehab, that's when they started taking drug addiction seriously. But of course,
You're actually the dumbest human fucking being on this earth. Like, Stranger Things fans are actually the lowest IQ human beings I've ever seen on this earth. Like, I actually mean this in every way. This is the most useless human being on this earth. And I actually mean that. Serena Trueblood. Your name is literally named after Trueblood. And you just put Serena in front of it. And you're a Stranger Things fan. And I can't.
of course they only care about issues when it pertains them. And finally,
Of course it taints Tim. Why do you do that every time we talk? It's like that fucking clip from H3H3. What the fuck?
Who the fuck's gonna pay me to be on OnlyFans?
A lot of people. Do you watch?
They mocked Kurt Cobain's suicide days after it happened.
What color was Kurt Cobain's eyes? Blue. One blue this way, one blue that. It has 4 arms and 4 legs and works at McDonald's. The remaining members of Nirvana. He was a good aim.
There's probably much more of this considering that they're a band full of...
That's offensive to you? You would hate to be in my house, dude. Like, seriously, like, I feel like I can't even, like, speak. It's like, oh, dude, that's so fucking retarded. Holy shit. Did you just say retarded? Did you just curse? Shut the fuck up, kill yourself. Drive the fucking drivable shopping cart, you fat ass piece of fucking 400-pounded 15-year-old dream fan piece of shit. Stranger Things cringe human being.
white men from the 80s.
Well, of course you had to add white into it. Of course.
But
I love that.
This is all I could find for right now. So if I missed anything, please let me know.
Yeah, you missed a lot. You dumbass. Iron Cross weren't made by the Nazis. If he had a swastika on his guitar, it would have made a huge story. She was... dude, seriously, she's just crying a bunch of fucking things. Like, here's the thing I've noticed. People in cancel culture are the people who are actually the most useless in society, but wanting to feel like they can be useful. So they hate on the people who are on top of them, and they try to seem like they do less than they actually do. How do I know that? Because I fucking have fucking friends who are in college for, like, psychology and shit, and they agree in that the people in, like this are actually fucking terrible human beings themselves. If you're running around saying you're a bad person, you're a bad person, you're a bad person, if everyone around you is a bad person, are you really the good person there? Like, if everyone around you is wrong, you should look at yourself. Because if everyone around you, like, literally the whole internet is making fun of you. No one is agreeing with you. Here's one thing, though. I'll agree on some things with their statements. Them just doing the Nazi salutes and shit. You know what? Just to prove a point, there you go. I just did it. Now, that considers me a Nazi now, so you have leverage to cancel me. People change over time, evolve, get mature. Some people just don't. That's a good statement. I used to say the N-word every fucking 3 words in a sentence when I was 14, 15, when I was playing Rainbow Six Siege every day. Was it funny? No. At the time, I thought it was like, it's a bad word. I can't say it. And I'll say it with my friends, and we'd all like, oh. But then we grew up and never said it again. You know? Everyone grows up. Like, I still say the F slur today, and I probably won't in the future. But I only say it because, one, I'm part of the LGBTQ community. You probably don't even... You could try to cancel me, but I'm part of the community. I've been to multiple prides, you know. I've been around. You know, I'm in the community. I have friends who are in the community, exes who are in the community. You know, I've been surrounded by my whole life, and I still say the F slur. You know, faggot, you know, that one I'm not supposed to say. Why can I do that? Interesting. Maybe because some people don't get offended by every word in the dictionary. Some things you shouldn't say. The F slur really isn't something you should say. I can just agree on that. You really shouldn't say that. It's only really funny when, like, people who are actually in the community say it to each other. You know, otherwise, you know, it's kind of like when white people say the N-word to each other instead of black people. One, it's been a changed meaning from how it used to mean, you know? But white people saying it, it's kind of just like, yeah, yikes, bro. Anyways, that was my introduction on trying to cancel a 400-pound 15-year-old. So, thank you so much for watching. Peace out, guys.